Good evening. I'm your host, Peter Jackson. This is Hip Hop Heroes, the Untold Stories.
Hip-hop heroes. Hip-hop heroes. Hip-hop heroes, Untold Stories.
Untold Stories.
Tonight's segment's about two gentlemen better known by their rap aliases, Cheddar Cheeks and Lightly Salted. Although they were a complete failure and an utter shame to the rap industry, their impact and influence on the modern day hip hop world lives on. This is their story.
Samuel Francis Jones. Dr. Samuel Francis Jones.
What's up? My name is Marcus Jefferson Cleaton,
I studied 30 years in lyricology.
and I was born that name until I changed it to the Marcus because I'm the best day ever was.
The direct descendant of William Shakespeare, the last living one left. Right here.
I was born in West Side Philadelphia, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised.
Actually wrote some lyrics.
At the playgrounds where I spent most of my days, you know what I'm saying? Just shooting basketball, you know, chilling with my friends and stuff.
My name is Cheddar, not Fedder. I do it better. Here's my letter. Did you get the memorandum?
And then one day, you know, these people started making, you know, trouble in my neighborhood, you know, and it was mad beef.
Soak it up.
And my mama, she got all scared, and she said, "You're moving with your auntie and your uncle to Bel Air." And I was all,
Isn't that the plot line to the Fresh Prince of Bel Air TV show?
who is this guy?
You couldn't find closer friends than Samuel and DeMarcus. The two boys were inseparable from an early age and always thought they had something special to offer to the world, although the story of how they met is conflicting, to say the least.
Man, I remember the first time I met Cheeks. We was on a school field trip, you know what I'm saying? One of those, you go on a bus and stuff, and, you know, we was getting back on a bus.
Well, yeah, like, actually, we was on a field trip, and DeMarcus, you know, he calls me over, and he's separate from the group, and I'm like, yo, DeMarcus, you came in? Like, what's wrong?
And, you know, I noticed, you know, Samuel was up in the corner, you know, kind of being all hiding and stuff, and I was like, yo, Samuel, you know, what's wrong, bro?
And he's like, yo, Samuel, I got a problem. I'm like, what you mean you got a problem? We in grade 4. Ain't no problems in grade 4.
And he was all, you know, I peed my pants, man, like, I pissed my pants.
I think I'm a little different than other people. I was like, what you mean different from other people? You look fine.
And I was like, damn, you know, I took a shot back when I saw it. And
He's like, nah, man, like, I think I'm different. Like, different down there.
then I had an idea, you know, like, people look up to me, because, you know, I was, at this point, I was still Marcus, but I was becoming the Marcus. I was still the best, you know what I'm saying?
He showed me something that I don't ever want to see again.
So, you know, I went over, got a thing of water bottle, and just, you know, put it on there, because, you know, water just looks like piss on your pants. I mean, ain't nobody sniffing it or nothing like that.
Let's just put it this way. It was like an empty coin purse down there.
So then I just told the whole class, you know, look me, yo, I peed my pants too. And then, you know, I made Cheeks look all cool, you know, while he looked like he peed too, and, we, you know, like we kind of both did it.
Yeah.
And, you know, ever since then, he was just, you know.
Plot. That's probably a scene in Billy Madison.
Won't you shut the fuck?
It wasn't until that fateful August day in 2005 that the boys would make a discovery that would change their lives forever.
Hey Samuel, what are you doing over there?
Making beats, DeMarcus. Want to hear some?
Beats?
Of course I remember that day. Like it was yesterday. I'm sitting in my basement, me and DeMarcus, what the hell ever he calls himself these days, changed up his name 3 or 4 times.
You know, he had this program, and he was just, you know, hitting those bass and that snare, and I was just feeling it like, you know what I'm saying?
Me and DeMarcus, you know, and I started making beats.
Just, feeling it.
So I was like, yo, check it, DeMarcus, he's checking these beats. We started doing this. And then that right there, that's just like a punch from God of knowledge came into my head, and I started bleeding everywhere, bleeding out thoughts, just bleeding.
And I'm just, boom, I came out, I was like, I'm Lightly Salted. And Cheeks was like, I'm Cheddar Cheeks. And, you know, since then, we was just on top of the game, hottest flow in the game. You know my name, ain't no one to blame. Lightly Salted, you know what I'm saying?
Things started to escalate quickly for the boys. Before they knew it, they were signing a major record deal with Smooth Records.
Sign the dotted line.
It's a record deal.
It's a record deal.
Yo, man,
It's a
So,
deal.
it's crazy, man.
So maybe we should talk about this for a
I
second.
don't know, man. No, we'll sign it first, then we'll talk about it.
You right.
Yeah, all right.
You right.
Although it appeared to be the happiest moment in these two young boys' lives, it would soon prove to be the beginning of the end for our two heroes.
Man, we treated our fans like they was royalty, man. We would go some concerts, you know, they charge hundreds of dollars for their concerts, and man, we ain't about that. We would do what we call boner concerts. And we call them boner concerts because they would just pop out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? You sit in the classroom, pop, there's one, you know. You're outside eating food on the balcony, pop, there's another one, you know what I'm saying? You're out there, teacher's telling you to come up and wrestle on the blackboard, pop, there's another one, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what we call them boner concerts, because we just pop them out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying?
These spontaneous outbursts in song and dance would be played in front of little to no crowd and would prove to be a complete failure, much like their careers, which were spiraling down to that one faithful August day at Smooth Records.
So boys, salted cheeks. You guys are fired.
Wait, what? What you doing? You getting a handshake over there? What you doing with that? Yo, that was the hardest day, you know, the hardest day. You know, we went in there thinking, you know, he was complimenting, you know, but, you know, he stopped participating and started hating.
I don't need no record deal.
After being dropped by their label, Cheeks and Salt attempted to pick themselves up and get back in the studio. However, tensions reached an all-time high when DeMarcus confronted Samuel about his quote-unquote malicious lyrics.
You heard this, fool?
Stuff didn't start happening, popping off, till DeMarcus started asking about my lyrics.
Well, you know, it was a long time coming. You know, me and Cheeks,
Had the nerve talk about my lyrics. I'm Cheddar Cheeks, hottest flow in the game, hottest flow in the game.
we was butting, you know, when you got two creativeness, is, you know, like going up against each other, you know, trying to spring out, you know, be the best in the game, you know, you're gonna get some beef, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's when I snapped. Like, I heard him saying, you know, things about me, saying like, you know, that being, if you got, you know, a lot of sodium in your system, that you're gonna clog arteries, which I mean, yeah, it's fact, but like, you know, what the hell, man, you don't be spitting about your bros like that, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't play it. I went in there and I spoke my mind, man. I said what I wanted to say, you know what I mean?
They just lyrics, son.
The boys' rise to stardom had ended as abruptly as it had begun. They found themselves now at rock bottom. But then, in an attempt to reunite the two rappers, our crew seek the assistance of longtime friend and hype man Richard Rue, who had been rumored to have kept a video archive of all the major events in DeMarcus and Samuel's lives.
Please do this interview with us.
I already talked to Margaret on the phone, man. You're just wasting my time here. Dude, I have a good job here at Giant Tiger AV department, all right? I love my job. Dude, I don't want to do this interview, man. All right?
Please do the interview.
It's already been settled. I'm not doing that interview anymore, man. All right? It's a no-go. Get the camera on my face.
Mr. Wu,
Get on my face, man.
You want to know about my relationship with them?
Yeah, you know, like, how do they treat you?
They treated me like absolute garbage, man. It was a bad life, you know? I don't ever want to go back there again.
The duo were no longer, and their legacy slowly fading from the rap game, until our producers, without their knowledge, brought them back together in an attempt at reconciliation.
And I was in the studio on some fresh rhymes. Y'all keep stifling me like that, man. I ain't gonna take this no more. This is the last interview I'm gonna do. You represent, you hear that. You hear that.
Love Angry Birds.
I ain't doing no more, man. Lightly salty, man. I don't need this. I'm lightly salty. You know who I is? Lightly salty, man. The hell is this? Was it some kind of a setup or something? What it do, Cheeks? Now, I just want to say, first off, that I don't really care what Cheeks says, but Lightly Salted ain't cool with this, man. Just set me up, blindsided me like that. Because, you know, I'm a pit bull, man. I'm a pit bull, and you're going to put me in a cage with another pit bull who I already don't like, who I was fighting the other day. And you're gonna put them together because it was a 1 in 100 or 1 in 1,000, whatever one makes more sense, chance that, you know, we bite it. You know what I'm saying? That we attacked.
I just want to stop him right there.
No, you lucky, man. You lucky that I didn't snap.
I just want to stop you right there.
Yeah, whatever, man. What else is new? You know what I'm saying? Like the Celtic.
Is the lyrics? It was over the lyrics?
Yeah, maybe it is, man. Maybe it's about the lyrics. I don't know.
How many times I told you it's just lyrics, man?
Look, okay, it's just lyrics. That's fine then, bro. That's fine. It's just lyrics. It's just lyrics. That's all it ever was.
All it ever was, just lyrics. We had the hottest blow in the game.
Yeah, I know. And you had to stifle me. Everybody always stifling me, you know what I'm saying?
I never
I'm lightly
stifled.
salted.
I've never...
We asked the boys if they were willing to do a charity concert in London, Ontario, raising awareness for the London Food Bank.
You cool with that? You cool with that?
If you cool with that, you know.
Hell yeah!
Thanks for watching. This has been Hip Hop Heroes, The Untold Stories. I'm your host, Peter Jackson. Join us next week as we talk about Cucumba, Tupac reincarnate, or just another rapper. I'll let you decide. Thanks for watching.